on now as this one's sent away. And he fields it cleanly. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard.
Check 55, Mike. I'm coming!
They'll begin here with Adams. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They run on 2nd down with Adams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Lady.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
And that's their first sack of this game. But how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Here's the Jets punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And taken right at the 35. 12 yards on the return that time.
Let's go! Lady! Don't let him breathe! Don't let him breathe!
The drive starts with a handoff to Adams. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
On first down, this is Adams. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Right there, 55.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Boom! All day.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every...
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores.
55. Check 55, Mike. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On first down, it's Darnold. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan. third down, they go with Adams. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Taking it about the 16. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Here's the Jets punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you as always. Welcome into our final regular season edition of our Halftime Report. Playoff lives hanging in the balance as we take you around the NFL one final time. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. And it's the Colts on top as that one approaches halftime. Jacoby Brissett has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers at home in Lambeau. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Aaron Rodgers with 2 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting 49ers who are out in front. Jimmy Garoppolo with 3 touchdown passes. In our game, it's been the UCLA man, Josh Rosen, with the strong first half. His guys have a 2-touchdown lead as we hand it back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We welcome everyone back. Darnold on first down. Got an open man. It's Enunwa. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Darnold. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Darnold. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Boom! Sack, baby! Sack!
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball!
They'll run it now out of the gun. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Here's the Jets punter now. He's been terrific so far. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is taken at the 23. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him...
Red 80. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
On 1st down, Darnold. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Sack, baby. Sack, baby.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head, that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle. The Jets on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Again, here's Adams. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Let's take it inside his own 40. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
And that's what friends are for.
Right? As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Darnold now to throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
You don't want to throw away this excellent field position, but that's 2 incomplete passes in a row. Definitely need something big here on 3rd and 10.
Conversely, defense has done a good job on 1st and 2nd down. The coverage has been draped. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jamison Crowder. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know,
Lady. Check.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Anunwa's got it, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13. Darnold now perfect since the 2nd half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. A carry for Adams. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Here's Darnold. Pressure gets there, and he goes down. Now there's also a flag, but this might be on the offense anyway. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for Miami, a final win here means they'll finish at